I've always been fascinated with our relationship with time, how we perceive it, and more importantly, how we don't perceive it. If you've ever felt like you've been stuck in a moment, I think you'll find today's episode interesting. And if you're wearing a watch, play along. Okay, so I'm in Leigh-Anne's dressing room right now, and a couple of days ago I was actually on the Espresso show. I snuck in here without her knowing, and I stuck this photograph up. I'm hoping that every morning as she's come in to get ready that she's been seeing it, and I'd like to try a demonstration with her, and I really hope this works. Let's go find Leigh-Anne. I guess being a TV presenter, you spend a lot of time on set as well as off set.
Yeah.
And I think you have a very interesting relationship with time. Maybe you want to tell me how long have you been here already?
Well, I get to set at about 4:30 in the morning, and I spend easily a good 16 hours just doing Espresso alone, and that's besides radio in the afternoon from 4 till 7. So a large portion of my day gets spent here.
I want to show you something. It might ring a little bell to you. That's a photograph.
That was in our wardrobe.
That's right, yes.
Did you leave it there?
I did, yeah. You see,
Okay.
I was actually on the Espresso show a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
And I secretly snuck into your dressing room, stuck this picture up, and I kind of left it there, just let it settling there. And I want to try a demonstration that involves time.
Okay.
And for this, we'll just use, we can just use my watch.
Okay. Essentially, I thought you left it there because you were trying to, you know, like, ask me out on a date or something.
Yeah, well, we can talk about that later. So I just want to show you, if I pop out the pin on my watch, like this, and I just give it a spin like this, just a couple of spins like this towards me like this, and I pop it in, you'll see now the time is completely wrong. I mean, it's like 20 past 12 or something like that, right?
That's right.
I'm going to have you do that, so I'll just pop out the pin for you, hold the watch like that for me,
Okay.
and just spin the dial towards me. Keep going, and in your mind, as you spin that, just when you feel that your subconscious mind says stop, I want you to stop. Okay, so keep spinning it towards me, keep spinning it towards me.
Okay, stop.
You want to stop there?
Yeah.
Just pop it in. And now I want you just to take a look at the time. Don't show me. I want look. Just have a look at the time. And don't say what it is, but just get it in your head.
Yeah.
You can visualize it in your head. Hold the watch between your hands for me like this.
Face down?
Face down, yeah, face down, okay? Imagine the long hand, okay? So see it on me now.
Okay.
And I can see you, that's a straight line down.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
That's coming straight down to 6, to about the 6 here.
Yes.
All right, so that's the long hand, so it's minutes, that would be 30, so that's 30.
Okay.
Let's do the short hand now. Imagine the short hand now.
Yes.
The short hand's pointing at 9. It's 9.
Yes.
So that's a 9, and that's 9:30.
What?
9:30 the time. Let's see.
What's
Just show.
wrong with you?
Just show the camera. This is 9:30. Let's see.
It's 9:30.
9:30 it is.
That is ridiculous, though.
This wasn't about mind reading.
What
This
was
was
it
about me implanting thoughts in your head. You see, because if we look at this photograph in just a little bit of a different way, you'll see that I'm actually standing in a very specific position.
Oh my goodness.
Imagine a clock face, a circle around me there. And because I'm
Yeah.
holding the newspaper, that would be the long hand.
That's right.
So you can see that that's pointing at 9:30. The short hand at 9, that would make it 9:30. This is what you've been seeing for the past couple of days.
This is true.
But what really freaks me out, Leigh-Anne, is actually, if you look up at the clock face, this is the exact time this photograph was taken. 9:30 right there. And this is kind of my little gift to you. You can have that as a gift, but I need my watch back.
You can have your watch back. Oh, that is insane. I did not see that coming. What he did today was absolute genius, and I have no answers. It was just amazing. It was insane.
Kristen, Claire, tell me, have you ever heard the expression right place at the right time?
Definitely.
Yeah. I feel like this is one of those moments. Kristen, can you turn and face yourself in the mirror? And Claire, can you do the same for me, please? I want you to stare at your reflection in the mirror now. And I want you to use your power of imagination. I want you to imagine that your reflection is slowly becoming the reflection of your sister. Imagine it changing. Imagine it morphing into a reflection of your sister. And now, you no longer see the reflection of yourself, you see the reflection of your sister. And now in your mind, I want you to imagine a giant tornado. Imagine you are in the center of this tornado. And Kristen, your tornado will be made up all of playing cards. Imagine you can see all of those cards flying around you. And Claire, your tornado will be made up of the numbers 1 through to 52. And imagine yourself inside of that tornado and all of those numbers spinning around you. And as those tornadoes continue to twirl and twist, I want you, Kristen, to imagine reaching up and grabbing a single playing card out of that tornado. And Claire, I want you to imagine pulling a number out of your tornado. Good. Stop visualizing yourselves in the mirror and imagine that morphing back into who you are right now. The reflection of your sister slowly disappears and your reflection returns. You can turn and face me. So just for the record, you were visualizing that tornado and plucking a playing card right now as you were standing here, correct? And you were visualizing a tornado, yourself in the middle, and plucking a number right now as you're standing here. On the table here is a single deck of playing cards. It's been here since before we began, actually. And I'm just going to remove it like this. And Claire, I'd like you just to come in here. I'm going to just very carefully remove all of the cards from there. I'd like you to take those in your hand just like that. I'd like you to deal cards one at a time from the top, face down, into a pile. I'd like you to deal the number that you plucked out of that tornado. So count down.
Okay.
How many was that?
I dealt 17.
Is this 17 or that 17?
That one.
That's 17, okay. So we'll move this one over there like that. Okay, very good. You can place the rest of the deck on top of the cards there for me. Very good. I asked you to pluck a single card out of the tornado. For the first time, what card did you pluck out of the tornado?
10 diamonds.
10 of diamonds. Will you turn over that card for me, please?
Me?
Yeah, reach over and turn over.
Oh, palms are sweaty. It's the 10 of diamonds. You selected my card, essentially.
But I think that if we had met 1 minute earlier today, this wouldn't have worked. In fact, if we had met 1 minute later today, this wouldn't have worked.
Okay.
Because this was about the right place at the right time. Any other number, any other card, completely would not have worked. Because every other card in this deck is blank. Check it out.
What?
Check it out, yeah.
I'm literally like, is this real? What? No way. Wow.
Right place at the right time.
What? Like, literally a tornado is swirling around me. You're imagining that.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing jacks and kings and aces and everything, and like randomly, like I'm, seeing the 10 of diamonds. So I don't know how your number correlated to my 10 of diamonds.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy. I don't know a clue.
I feel like sometimes it feels like a coincidence, but without even realizing you were putting things in line for it to create that sort of scenario and that outcome. That was freaky!
And tell me, is it ticking? So today I'm doing an experiment in observation, and the reason I stopped you is because I observed you were wearing a watch.
Okay.
If you don't mind me asking, how long have you had that watch?
Couple of months now. I think could be 5 months.
Okay, on average people check their watch about 70 times a day.
Wow.
You know that. I'm going to play a little game with you. So just take your right hand and just cover your watch for me, just like that. Just cover the watch face. Good. I'm going to ask you a few questions,
Okay.
and I want you to answer just yes or no. Only answer yes if you're 100% sure you know the answer, okay? Otherwise, it's no, okay? First question to you is, does your watch have a second hand?
No.
No, you're absolutely sure? 100% sure? Let's have a look and see. Actually, it does. There's the second hand ticking there. Cover it again for me. Does your watch have a manufacturer's logo?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you're 100% sure?
Yes, yes.
Yes, it does. Where is it? Below the 12, next to the 6, opposite the 3, above the 9?
Below the 12.
Below the 12. You're absolutely sure.
Okay.
You're 100% sure?
No, I'm not 100% sure.
All right, let's have a look. Oh, it's nowhere. It's nowhere near you where you said. Where is it? It's
Nothing. It's nothing.
It's not even there. It doesn't even have one. Man. It's weird. Cover it up again. Cover it up again. Okay. My next question for you is, does your watch have dots, dashes, lines, numbers, or Roman numerals?
Wow. I think it has dots or Roman numerals. I think.
You're not sure, right? You're not sure at all, right?
Not sure.
Let's have a look and see. It's got numbers. Numbers. Okay, so cover it up again. So I just had you look at your watch 3 times in the last minute or so, right? So my final question to you is, what time is it?
Wow. 25 to 3.
You're absolutely sure.
I'm sure.
Let's have a look and see. You were wrong. Is it 2:30 what?
2:30.
2:30. Flip, I've got to go. Does your watch have a second hand? No, you're absolutely sure.
Oh, yes.
You're absolutely sure. Oh, it does now. You changed your mind. You're absolutely sure it does? Okay, take your hand off. Let's see. No, it doesn't. No second hand. All right, let's have a look. Just lift your hand. Let's see. No, there's a second hand. There's a second hand. Does it have a second hand?
No.
Yes or no? You sure no?
Yes.
You sure? Okay, let's have a look. Lift your hand up. Let's see. Oh, no, there is a second hand. Do you know?
I think it's under the 12.
You think? Are you 100% sure?
No, not 100%, but
You're not sure. You're not entirely sure. So you don't know.
No, not at all.
So I've had you look at your watch 3 times in the last couple of seconds, right? Yeah? So my last question to you is, what time is it?
Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
You don't know, right? So
No.
have a look. What time is it?
I would say it's 17 minutes past 2.
Past 2. Flip, I gotta go.
What's happening? Wait.
Albert Einstein said that even a stopped watch can tell the correct time twice a day. Let's see if he's right. I'm thinking of buying a watch, so would you mind helping me pick one out?
Of course, I don't mind.
Okay, come with me quickly.
I think I like this.
This black one?
Yeah, this black one.
I see you wearing a watch. Do you mind taking it off for me? Wow, this is nice. And tell me, is it ticking?
Yeah, it is.
It is ticking, right? And I'll just hold it up here so you can see it. And tell me, Elijah, what time is it exactly?
22:10.
And is your watch ticking? I mean, it's working.
Yeah.
Have you ever had any problems with this watch? Nope. Can you put your hand out like this for me? I'm just going to place your watch there. Put your other hand on top for me. Good. I'm going to bring my fist down like this. And every time I do, I want you just in your mind to think stop. And squeeze tight for me. Take your hand off the top. Just have a look at your watch. Tell me, is it ticking?
No.
And what's the time?
11 past 9.
11 past 9?
Yeah.
Squeeze your hands together. Squeeze tight. You can feel that, yes?
Yes.
Lift your hand up for me. Just your top hand. I want you now just to look at your watch. Tell me, is it ticking?
Stop.
It stopped.
It stopped.
Really?
Yeah, it's really stopped.
Put your hand out for me again. Put your other hand on top. Even Einstein said that a stopped watch can tell the correct time twice a day. Okay? So squeeze tight for me again. Let me just find the center. Just a little high for me. Just trying to find the center of it. There we go. There. Wait. There. There we go. You can feel that, yes?
You can feel the energy.
You can feel the energy? Have a look now. Is it working?
It's working, but the time is changed.
The time has changed. Oh, sorry, that's sometimes a byproduct of when I do this.
When we started, that time was 10 past 9. And then commanded that watch to stop. It stopped. And then when he put his hands again, worked again. But now the time is backwards.
Actually, I'm out of words because it's amazing. It's amazing.
So Chantal, thank you so much for joining me this evening.
Thank you.
Tell me, how do you spend your time? I mean, do you specifically plan to spend time with friends and family, or do you just kind of take it day by day?
I usually take a day by day, very relaxed schedule, but I do find after spending a lot of time by myself, I need to make time for friends, at least once a week or every second week, you know.
Okay. And would you agree with me when I say that some people spend too much time worrying about the future?
Yeah.
And then other people spend too much time worrying about the past?
Yes, yeah.
I think a lot of people miss the boat. Those groups of people, they tend to forget about the most important element of time, and that's the now, the element of living in the moment.
Yeah.
I've got a deck of cards here, and it's a brand new pack of playing cards. And what that means, Chantal, is that every single card in this deck is in what's called new deck order. Okay, so in other words, it runs from ace of spades, two of spades, three of spades, all the spades to the king of spades. Then it runs in diamonds from the ace of diamonds all the way through to the king of diamonds. And then it runs from the king of clubs all the way through to the ace of clubs. And then it runs from the king of hearts, all the hearts in order, perfectly in order, to the ace of hearts. That's what's called new deck order. And I'd like you now to shuffle them, to destroy the new deck order. So go ahead and mix them up. Look at the shuffling, fabulous.
Can I try the fancy shuffle?
Yes, absolutely. If you want to use the table, you can use the table.
Okay, let's hope nothing flies away. Oh, that was a
Very
fail.
impressive. No, that's impressive. It's brand new deck. All right. Okay, so that's a pretty good shuffle. Let's just have a look through here. See, this is a pretty decent shuffle. And tell me, out of all of these cards, what's your favorite card?
5 of diamonds.
The 5 of diamonds. Okay, let's take it out here and see if we can find it. Hopefully it is, yeah.
Don't tell me.
There it is, there it is. I'd like you to take it out for me. Take this pen for me, and I want you to sign your name across the face of that card. And now what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you replace your card into the shuffle deck, but face down, okay? So place your card, I'll tell you what, you can place it, let's see here, maybe you can just stick it over there for me, face down, all right? Your 5 of diamonds, okay? Face down in the deck, like that, okay? And now what we'll do is we'll place them into the box, like that. Your shuffle deck with your signed 5 of diamonds in the deck. And I'd like you to place this in your right hand. Hold it in your right hand for me like that. Now, Chantal, they said the one thing we can't replace is time, but I think they might just be wrong. Come join me.
Sure.
All right, okay. Well, Chantal, we're gonna take a little trip up to the top, and you've got the deck of cards still. Remember, you shuffled them, and you signed your favorite card, you placed it back into the deck, and it's been in your hand ever since. And it's important that you keep that in your right hand. Can we start our trip? Yeah, let's go. Okay. Okay, Chantal, just place both your hands in the palms here like this. And I want you now just to think of a significant time in your life. Okay, maybe a special occasion or whatever it is. And again, just visualize yourself in that memory. Imagine you can see it in my eyes, as strange as that sounds, okay? I think it's something that takes place outside, and it's something you're with somebody, this is not a family member, this is somebody who means a lot to you, and someone whom I feel like this person made you a, what is it? It's a man. What is he doing? He's doing something. He's talking to you. And he's telling you, what is it that he's telling you? He's telling you that it's something about you. He's telling you something about you. I can see him down. What is he doing? He's making some kind of promise or something like that? Am I right? Am I close? Is it something to do... someone's making a promise to you or something like that? It's a man making a promise to you, and you are high up as well. You are... I think this thing has stopped, but anyway. Okay, now we're heading backwards down, okay? That's a bit strange. That's not the end of our journey, Chantal, because we're about to go back to the start.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna go all the way back to the start, back down to when we started this journey. Where are you? You're in Cape Town. Mm-hmm. And that's all I'm getting. You're in Cape Town, I feel like you can see the horizon or the ocean. You're outside. There's a man making a promise to you of some sort. That's all I can get. Tell me, what were you thinking of?
My fiancé proposing to me on Table Mountain. Yeah. So you were there.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
And when did that take place?
31st December. So recent past.
Recent
past
past.
December. Yeah.
This past December?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, we just took a journey up the wheel all the way to the top, and I don't know if you realized it, but we actually just came back the way we went up.
Yeah.
We didn't do a full circle at all, which is not normal. And in many ways, we're back at the beginning. And if we're back at the beginning, Chantal, that means that the deck that you've had in your hands this entire trip, can I take it?
Okay.
That means that this deck, I'm going to take it out here. That means that this deck that you shuffled, you took out your favorite card and signed. It means that this deck is now back in new deck order. Ace all the way through to the King of Spades, right? Ace of Diamonds all the way through to the King of Diamonds. Okay. Ace of Clubs all the way through, all of them, each and every one. Ace of Hearts all the way through, back in new deck order. And you took out your favorite card, remember? And you signed it. And your favorite card was a diamond, I believe. It was the 5. There is your signed card. Take it out and show the camera. We are back to the beginning.
Highly confused. So I've got the deck in my hand the whole time. Bryan's getting in my brain. And then he takes the deck of cards, which I've had in my hand the whole time. And now they're not shuffled anymore. They were like sequential. But my card with my name was there. Yeah, I feel like people need to gird their loins for Mr. Miles. Because, yeah, I don't know. I was shaking a little bit. I don't usually shake.
And imagine now a portal that connects us.
How did you know that? Okay.
You're absolutely sure?
Yes.
I am going to be keeping my eyes on Bryan Miles, because if he's done with this with me, I can just imagine what else he's getting up to around the rest of the country. So that's going to be amazing.